Alright, I'm getting into characters.
Okay. Me too.
What's up, guys? It's Dre.
Hi, I'm Camille.
And today we're going to talk about the many fun failures that we have been through, not passing tests, especially because it's board season and final season.
You want to start?
Sure.
Since you're talking.
Alright, so last weekend was our boards. We took different tests. And of course, strategically enough, they released our scores from part 2 like the day before. So that kind of put a mental game on it, but I did it anyway. This test was difficult. I took part 3s, and that was not necessarily the easiest one I've taken. Content-wise, it was easier than part 1, but just application-wise, it was a little bit more difficult. What did you have? You took PT this weekend, right?
I did. So I took PT only. Usually you take PT with part 3, but I failed part 1. Only 2 sections, but now there's just this one section I'm trying to get over. So from part 1, because I haven't passed it yet, because I haven't passed part 1, I was not eligible to register for part 3 and 4, which obviously bummed me out because I want to be with my cohort, get my license by the time we graduate and all, but things happen. And I think from the many failures and attempts of retaking,
any test in general,
you just have to remind yourself that everyone is just on their own timeline and it's okay. And honestly, I'm actually kind of, I don't want to say I'm glad I didn't pass part 1.
You saw us.
Because I saw how stressed they were for
Very
studying
stressed.
part 3 and everything. And it would have been part 2 in February, part 3 and PT this month
Last
in
weekend.
March.
Yeah.
And then April,
Well,
May.
we have part 4s in May.
Yeah, part 4 in May. Like back-to-back exams, it's just like, it doesn't seem fun.
It's mentally draining. I took, as you mentioned, 2 February, 3 last weekend, 4s in May. It is draining, but I'm happy I'm kind of taking it as I can.
I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Like, thank God you guys are getting it over with.
It's not easy.
For me, I don't feel like I'm ready, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Oh, completely. I mean, and to say that is, when I took part 3 last weekend, I saw some doctors already in there.
Yeah.
Like, they graduated maybe a couple of quarters ago, and everyone is on their own timeline, their own schedule. You really want to put yourself in the ideal situation beforehand and during. Like, a big thing for me last weekend was I didn't sleep well the night before.
Yeah.
So I kind of fell asleep the second half of the test. Okay, I fell asleep. I'll put that on. A good solid 5-minute nap.
Yes.
I don't recommend it, but I was just really tired. And just for whatever reason, maybe the anxiety from sleeping or from the test in the corner. And fortunately, I was able to finish everything on time, but you really want to put yourself in an ideal situation, and taking it, everyone's on their own timeline, so there's no rush to take it.
Yes.
And everyone has their different goals, so.
Yeah, I definitely, obviously my goal is to finish all my exams
Sure.
by the time we graduate this September, but at the same time, don't put yourself through that financial burden if you don't feel ready. Like, I think now that I've gone through it so many times, I could have done a lot of studying differently.
Sure.
And it's a constant money going to exams and then retake, and I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Might as well get it done while you're in school, while it's fresh, because I think once you graduate, you're capped off to how many times you can take it, and I think it's also not a student price from what I've heard.
I won't
I
be
don't know.
surprised.
I don't know, but we're trying to finish
Yeah.
as soon as we can. But it is okay if you don't pass the first time. You can always retake it. And I think from failing classes too, I've just learned that failures aren't always like a bad thing.
Yeah. 100%.
It'll make you a better doctor for sure.
And steadier.
Like when because you're reviewing it constantly. So I think in the end, it just tells you your weaknesses and what you have to improve on.
I 100% agree. Both Camille and myself
Mm-hmm.
have failed numerous tests. Thank you, docs. And yeah, you're right. It does
Yeah.
help us focus on what we're, I won't say lacking, but what we need to work on
Mhm.
ourselves.
But you know what? Once you do graduate and get your license, you're not really gonna think about how many times you failed, or you're not gonna think about like, oh my gosh, like
I got a
held
C
back
on a
in-
test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like none of that stuff matters at the end of the day, but it does make you appreciate the journey a lot more. The high is like gonna be really high
I don't think
because
it's a
of all
hike,
the lows.
it's a climb.
Yeah. No, but I mean like when we finish.
Oh yeah.
It's
it
gonna
makes
feel
sense.
amazing because of all the lows that we went through.
Been way too many lows so far.
You get used to it.
Yeah,
it's
you
just
really
like,
do.
okay, let's just keep going.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't do good. I'll do it again later.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so with that said, guys, whether you're taking boards, whether you're a chiropractic student or not, finals, exams, midterms, whatever, state licensures, whatever it is, just keep on working at it. Don't give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's super cliche to say, but just keep on working at it. And whatever you don't do so well, don't beat yourself up about it. And just keep on fighting. So.
yes. You got it.
All right, till the next video, guys. Peace.